Spider-Man's name is Peter Parker. What the
How's it going, everybody? It's Warren and welcome back to my channel, The Cosmic Wonder, where we talk about all things Marvel and everything relating to the MCU. And today, after quite some time now, we finally have some Spider-Man 3 news. The last news that we got for Spider-Man 3, unfortunately, was the fact that Spider-Man 3 had been delayed. Then we got news that Spider-Man 3 was going to start production initially without Tom Holland because he would be filming for Uncharted. Again, not really any good news about Spider-Man 3 until today, which we're going to break down in this video. But first, if you're new, be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date on everything relating to the MCU and Spider-Man 3, and so you can enter this week's giveaway for a chance to win a Black Panther Funko Pop. All you have to do to enter is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment about the video down below. So, great news for Spider-Man fans who have been waiting to hear a lot of good news. There is a lot coming, and that is because according to a new casting grid, production for Spider-Man 3 is starting in September. That's right, a new casting grid says that the production for Spider-Man 3 is going to be starting in September. And this casting grid also lines up with previous reports that the film is going to be shooting at locations such as New York, Los Angeles, Atlanta, and Iceland. Very unique locations and not your typical just filming in Atlanta at Marvel Studios locations. But considering the fact that Spider-Man is most likely going to be on the run in Spider-Man 3, these make sense. Different studios and different sceneries will allow for much more diverse shooting. But the real great news about this is that we only have to wait about 3 more months for filming to start, which means we're going to be getting a ton of new information pretty soon. Which is great because Spider-Man 3 is one of the upcoming Marvel films that we don't really know too much about. In fact, up to this day, we have nothing that is really confirmed about the plot for Spider-Man 3. There's plenty of leaks and there's plenty of speculation, but we have nothing confirmed. But the biggest rumor that is going around that everybody is really excited for is the fact that Daredevil could possibly appear in Spider-Man 3. It's been rumored that Marvel got the rights back to Daredevil earlier than expected, which was supposed to be at the end of the year. But rumor has it that Marvel Studios has the rights back already to Daredevil, which means when Spider-Man starts filming in September, they could use Daredevil. And Daredevil is a character that actually fits quite perfectly with what we think the plot is going to be for Spider-Man 3. At the end of Spider-Man Far From Home, he was pegged as a murderer. And now all of New York and pretty much the whole entire world is going to think that Spider-Man killed Mysterio and tried to kill a bunch of other people as well. So, needless to say, he's going to need some help. 1, in the legal department, and 2, probably fighting off all of the bad guys that are going to be coming for him. And that is what makes Matt Murdock the perfect candidate to show up to help Peter Parker. He's not only a lawyer, but he's also Daredevil. A combination that people have been wanting to see for some time now, Spider-Man with Daredevil. And if the rumor that Marvel Studios got the rights back to Daredevil early are true, that could mean they are planning to use him in Spider-Man 3, but again, it's just a rumor for now. But there is something else that is kind of interesting that points to Daredevil appearing in Spider-Man 3. There's an Instagram account by the name of Spidey's #1 fan. Now this account is ran by the character Flash that exists in the Spider-Man universe, Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home. And this account acts like it exists in the Spider-Man universe. And this account did a Ask Me Anything in which the question was, which superheroes have you met excluding Spidey? And this is what he posted. Before I met Spidey, I met this one dude with horns and stuff. He kinda saved me from probably getting stabbed. Kinda looked like this. And as you can see here, it's clearly Daredevil. Now, there's really not much known about this Instagram account, but some say that it could be owned by Sony, and this could be some weird teasing that they're doing. But of course, right now, nobody can confirm that. But that doesn't stop us from wanting Daredevil to show up in Spider-Man 3. But the good news is that production for Spider-Man 3 will be starting in September, in which we will find out a lot more about the film. I'm sure Tom will be spoiling some stuff for us, plus we'll get leaked photos of the set, leaked videos as well. Plus, usually when production starts for a film, we typically get the title not too long after. So we're going to start getting a lot of news about Spider-Man 3 very soon in the future. So if you want to stay up to date on all things relating to Spider-Man 3, be sure to subscribe. And let me know what your hopes are for Spider-Man 3 in the comments down below. Would you like Daredevil to show up, or would you like somebody like Jennifer Walters, aka She-Hulk, to show up and help Peter Parker? And who are you hoping will be the villain? Let me know everything that you want from Spider-Man 3 in the comments down below. And don't forget to like this video, and for live updates, you can follow me on Twitter. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.